Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Emma, and we're playing Dragon Age 2. Now, as you guys know, this is my second playthrough of this particular portion because the recording failed last time. It failed twice more when I was trying to record Tales of Vesperia, and I accidentally did a dumb and left... Oh, I was right in front of the vault. Handy. I actually left Tales of Vesperia up accidentally, and it just played through a bunch of scenes and skits for like 14 hours. So I had to replay that too to get us back where we were and not have all those scenes and stuff I've already played. I'm still kind of worried though. So let's take a look at this.
It's never as easy as it seems, is it?
No, never.
I swear I didn't know. There must be some sort of switch.
Right in front of us. All right. So here, this is very reminiscent of the lots of party dynamics in Inquisition. It's that one temple where you have to do stuff similar to this, but with a torch, I believe? Oh, we just need to do this. I also went back and when I replayed through this, got all the stuff that we missed. So the bust of that dude and that note or whatever at the very, very beginning with the first guard, I'll put those in here. Don't you wish you could have been invited to the Duke's party? Oh, everything is so splendid here and so Orlesian. The decorations, the company, the food, and just thinking about the wine sends me into a giddy fit. The Duke spares no expense, truly. I hear he has it brought in from Valchevine, just for these parties. He has whole crews of thick, simple-minded Fereldans to carry his barrels of wine up the mountain. And they're too stupid to know that what they carry is worth more than what they earn in a year. It's so funny. Fifi and I actually saw the laborers. One rolled down the mountain and crashed to the bottom. It was such a shame. I almost died seeing all that gorgeous red seeping into the ground. Or maybe that was from the laborer. Well, whatever.
This spelling is even worse than Anders' manifesto.
Of despair.
What in this fearsome visage appeals to us? What virtue can this otherwise uncouth and generally suspect creature inform? Raw, fiercely bearded aggression, not so much carved as inflicted by the chisel. Common humor claims that whole figures are carved, then sundered to the bust. The limbs used to beat the form from the neck sculptor's block. Examples are common and deliberately crude. None claim to be an accurate representation of a specific person, and the name is irrelevant, often stolen from the fears of the day. So if it is not the honoring of a villain turned folk hero, what is left to discern? What does this say about the manners of court, that beneath us is an affection for such unfettered and brutal images of strength? What is hidden by the beard? Okay. I thought I did both of us. I did not have this problem last time. I would just like to say, did I fuck this? Let's open. That was weird. Okay, so I don't really care about the chests. Sorry, I just don't. I've already done this once. I just want to get through it.
Something wrong? I don't know. Yes.
Don't fret, my dear.
It's never that easy.
Yes, this qualifies as wrong.
It's not over yet.
But it is over. I knew who you were the moment you arrived. Assassin.
Assassin? I knew it.
You did?
You've been acting strangely ever since we arrived.
Clever girl. Have you also deduced that your elven friend is Kunari?
You're Kunari?
It's complicated.
So I spent a long time over this last time. I ended up going with I don't care what she is, because that's so just dismissive, right? And, oh, actually, I think I did this one. What a surprise, another liar. Because it's, for real, I feel like Hawk gets exasperated with the amount of people who just come up and are like, oh my god, you're Hawk. Let me take advantage of your martial prowess. So, let's do this one and see what the difference is. This one really didn't have any effect.
I assume Tallis has her reasons.
That's a very logical response.
She chose you well, didn't she?
Look, I came to stop the heart from doing something we will all regret. She didn't. Leave her out of this.
And waste all the effort I spent luring you here before the heart's arrival? Don't be foolish.
Ase hasatra mas.
Mas havas trasokolon. Take them away.
I still haven't figured out why that dude is Kunari and how he fits into this. I was pretty surprised that she's Kunari.
was Kunari.
And the dwarf has no beard. I know, it made no sense to me either. Maybe they cut her horns off.
The Kunari are not a race. They are a religion. What I don't understand is why a Kunari agent would try to kill one of her own people. And why involve the champion?
Excellent questions.
I expect answers to match.
I live to please.
I have a question. When the Duke told you what I was, you said you didn't care. Was that true?
This is different. I like this. Ooh, of course now we have to deliberate over this because this is actually new from the last time. I do like what she had said. I assume Tallis has her reasons. I do like her, but she did lie to me, so I'm somewhat of an impasse. This is not just a job. Let's just do I like you. It's true, even if I'm still aggravated that she lied.
You could have told me the truth. I might have listened.
And what if you didn't?
I suppose we'll never know.
I am sorry. This didn't work out like I'd planned. Obviously.
What was your plan exactly?
The one I expected to find is named Salit, a member of the ben-hassrath, the heart of the many. I was told he's here to sell secrets to the Orlesians, and I came to stop him. I suppose I was misinformed.
So everything you told me was a lie?
Not everything.
So I just missed the part where you're one of the people I drove out of Kirkwall.
You don't need horns to embrace the Qun. What you need is a purpose, a belief in unity, in improving the lot, not only for your own people, but for everyone.
You sound like you actually believe that.
I do. Nobody is controlling my mind. I'm not insane. Being Kunari doesn't automatically mean you're a zealot. Most Kunari don't even understand humans, why you act like you do. But I grew up among you. I understand perfectly well.
Wait, aren't you here to kill someone for the Kunari?
I never said I was killing him for the Kunari.
So you're improving his lodge? Perhaps repeatedly?
I know it's not easy to understand. After what the Arishok did, I hardly blame you. But just tell me, can you honestly say there's nothing to improve? Nothing to strive for? We believe in striving together. We may stumble, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't try.
I don't disagree.
It's who I am. I joined the ben-hassrath because I felt it meant something. Means something.
You sound like you're trying to convince yourself.
It's been a long time since I talked to anyone about it. I suppose it's not really prison cell conversation.
I love this. I love this whole dialogue chain. It's so good.
So you came here to stop this elite from betraying your people?
You probably won't believe me, but this isn't a political mission. It's personal.
What do you mean?
Salit was my backtracking, the one who recruited me into the ben-hassrath. My tutor. He's the one who saw my potential, convinced me that I could make a difference. It doesn't matter now.
But you said he was selling secrets.
He is. Or at least he intends to. One last act of defiance. I can't let him do that. Not when he'll hurt so many others in the process.
You mean he'll hurt other Qunari?
Not every Qunari is a soldier, you know. There are tens of thousands of farmers, artisans, craftsmen. People who have never hurt anyone. People whose only crime is living. They don't deserve what he's going to do to them. But it's more than my duty to stop Salit. It is my moral obligation.
I really don't like how much one might reference Solis in this. Except, don't get me wrong, no, stop. There are a lot of moralistic discrepancies here. Salit's trying to hurt people, Solis is trying to save people. I now regret even mentioning this because I'm gonna have to fight everybody in the goddamn comments. Carry on, carry on.
You mentioned the Heart of the Many before, but you said it was the name of the jewel.
It's also what ben-hassrath means. Some people say we're enforcers, that keep the Qunari in line, but that's not it. It's hard to explain.
Try.
We're the soul of the Qun. We keep its spirit alive and protect it, from both outside and from within. Not every Qunari agrees, nor do they always do what is best for all. The ben-hassrath remind us of our common goal.
I don't really like any of these answers, but I kind of want to stay on her good side because A, I really don't feel like she has evil intent here. We are kind of locked in a prison cell together and she is kind of an assassin, so I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. It does sound kind of brainwashed. I'd want to have a better conversation at length about it to explore the extent of that. But here we're going to be civil and cordial and kind of...
You make them seem almost peaceful.
It's not always meant to end in violence. There are other paths. They do not all need to lead to the same destination. I probably don't sound very convincing.
The way you're talking, it sounds like you're one of these ben-hassrath.
I am, or I was. Whether I ever am again, I guess that remains to be seen.
Is that why you're here? To redeem yourself?
Not to them. Doubt is the path one walks to reach faith. To leave the path is to embrace blindness and abandon hope.
Another Qunari proverb?
She who swallows wisdom in tiny chunks avoids choking.
So did you really involve me just because I had an invitation?
You were the only one on the invitation list who wasn't a personal friend of the Montfort family. And you're also Basilian, remember? An outsider worthy of respect.
You know about that?
Of course. If there was anyone a Qunari should or would consider going to for help, it's you.
And what was going to happen when all this was over?
I thank you. We go our separate ways.
Really? I wouldn't notice a thing.
Truth? You're not exactly what I was expecting. I've heard a few stories about you. They don't quite do you justice. Perhaps if I'd done my homework, I would have known more about you. Given you the respect you deserve. Nothing I could do about it now.
I assume you have some sort of plan?
I always have a plan.
A good one?
Oh, ye of little faith. The first order of business is getting out of here before His Grace decides we would taste good in the soup. Or whatever he has planned. Any ideas?
We didn't come here alone, remember?
Blondie, I hate to say this, but I'm pretty sure we've been here before.
Blast it. But we went left this time. We shouldn't have come full circle again.
Oh, he's so cute.
Oh, I wish I hadn't given that ball of twine to Daisy.
You can't tell anyone about this. I mean it, Varric. Not a word.
That's it. I'm officially tired of waiting to be rescued.
Get it, Tallis.
Why didn't you just do that before?
You said your friends were coming.
That's fair.
Thank the Maker. Are you all right, love?
Let's get out of here.
So, back through the castle then?
There's a better way than fighting through the Duke's entire army. I'll show you.
Here's your equipment talk, laying around in a locked chest.
Then we should head for the caves. That's the way out I planned to take us through originally. Unless you want to carve your way out through the Duke's army.
We'll see.
It's up to you which way you want to go, Hawk. I'll help you either way.
I was really curious whether or not you can not become Basalit An. So if you choose options in the other two acts that are not quite as considerate and respectful of the Arashok and the Qunari as a whole, can you not become Basalit An? Would that dialogue change? I mean, it has to change, but I just don't know whether the Arashok respects you regardless, whether or not you're, you know, blue, purple, or red hawk. So let me know. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it here before we have to make our way out. So that's clearly on our agenda for next time. And hopefully we can do that in one fell swoop. I know this one's going to be a little shorter, most likely. I am going to weave in the other bits from when I brought us back to this location, back to where we cut off from last time. Because I did pick up those other articles, and there was some other cute dialogue that I didn't get. So I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time.